Hi guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Cheryl's Home Cooking. So let's get started. Welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking. Today what I'm going to show you is my spicy American chopped suey. So let's get started. So in my frying pan I have 2 celery stalks that I diced up, 1 purple onion that I diced up, and 2 garlic cloves. Then I sauteed them. I also browned 1 pound of ground beef, so I'll add that into my frying pan. I'll mix it all together. You can use whatever kind of pasta you like. I like using the elbow macaroni. So I have my burner on low. I have some fresh oregano that I picked from my garden, so I'll dice that. So it's about a tablespoon. I'll add that into my ground beef. So now I'll add my oregano in. Mix it around. I have some fresh basil that I picked from my garden as well. So I'll chop this up. Take the leaves off. Smells good. So now I'll chop it up. About 2 tablespoons. So now I'll add this into my ground beef. So I'll add my basil in. Mix it around. You can really smell that basil. It smells good. Nothing like using fresh ingredients. Now I'll turn my burner off. In my saucepan, I'll add in my ground beef. And all the vegetables that I sauteed. I love this new frying pan. Nothing is really sticking to it at all. Okay, so now I have my ground beef and my sauteed vegetables in my pot. I have 1 quart of my homemade salsa that I'll add into my ground beef. So I'll pour the salsa in. Mix it around. I'll place my burner on low. To my hamburger and salsa, I'll add in 8 ounces of the Fiesta Blend finely shredded cheese, which is the Monterey Jack and Cheddar. So I'll add that in. So now that I place the cheese in, I'll just let it melt in. And cook your pasta according to the directions on the box. Like I said, I'm using elbow macaroni. So I have my burner on low. I'll put my cover on, and I'm just waiting for my pasta noodles. So now that that Fiesta cheese is nicely melted, to make it more creamier, I'll add in 1 8-ounce package of cream cheese. So I'll open the package up and then just place it in my pot. Let it melt. Once it's melted, then I'll add in the pasta noodles. You can see how nice and creamy the sauce is getting. So the cream cheese is almost melted. My noodles got about 2 more minutes and then they're done. Then I'll drain my noodles and then place them in my sauce. The cream cheese is nicely melted into my sauce. My noodles are all done. I drained them. So now I'll add the noodles to my sauce. Just mix it around. That's perfect. And this is how I make my spicy American chopped suey. See how quick and easy this was? So now I'll put a little in the bowl. Doesn't that look good? I'll add a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, mix it around. Take a bite. It's really good. Nice and creamy. And my homemade salsa really adds a good touch. Deserves a second bite. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Cheryls Home Cooking. And watch me make my spicy American chopped suey. Give it a try. It's super duper good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Cheryls Home Cooking and watch me make one of my family's favorite recipes. Give it a try.